All right, Nick Weber, welcome back to Castlevania. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, and I would like to extend a warm welcome to both of our viewers, who I suspect are actually you and me.
I do watch our own videos.
Does that make us narcissistic?
No, I mostly reflect on all of my failures and how I'm not a funny man.
Hey, speaking of which, aren't you supposed to be on stage 4?
Yeah, you know what? I cheated my Weasley black guts out, and I looked up where some of the women are, so we're going to go get them.
Oh, I was gonna look that up for you, but okay, all right.
It's okay, because I only remember where 2 out of the 4 are.
All right, I'll do some
sleuthing?
I'll do some recon. There you go. So it gives me space to say I love these ape skeletons and just how weird their arms are contorted. Like, watch this guy. Don't. Well, never mind. As I say, watch him defy his survival instincts and just walk right off the platform.
I really wish that barrel could hurt that other skeleton that jumped out of the window. Hey, money.
I was a little disappointed you didn't get points for jumping over it.
Right? So basically, we're only in level 1 right now to unlock the main path level 2, which is where we get Maria. And then we will jump back to the menu once we have her and go to alternate level 3, which we have already unlocked. Wow, fuck this guy.
You're the captain of the ship. You know what you're doing.
And then I'm going to need your help finding the next one.
I will use my sagely wisdom to tell you where the maiden is hidden, or I might just check game facts. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd Google that shit. Bat.
Reminds me of this scene from Batman Arkham Asylum, I think, where they capture the Riddler or whatever, and he's going on about, how did you know, Batman? How did you know the answer to my fiendish puzzle?
Right.
And I just pictured him saying something along the lines of, that's because I'm the best detective in the world. And he's closing out of, he's using his little bat phone to close out of game facts.
Good old game facts.
So there's a lot of skeletons in this game, I've noticed. That there actually seems to be more skeletons in this Castlevania game than any other I can remember offhand.
They do get pretty creative with, like, the variety of skeletons. You've got ninja skeletons, you've got floating skeleton heads.
You have
the classic bone-throwing skeletons. Skeleton sea serpents. I think I'm probably going to turn this thing into a skeleton at some point here.
The other boss turned into a skeleton too. The big fish, the thing that wasn't a skeleton. Oh, I didn't know he could do that. I've never seen anybody put themselves in that position before.
And now he's with Dragon Jesus. Really? There we go.
No, he's still there. Well, okay, no, he's... Yeah.
You know, strangely enough, he did not become a skeleton for us.
Well, that's okay, because there's a skeleton, boss coming up, so we'll get our fill.
And hey, we at least got the backflip in this time. Okay, so here's stage 2. I think I roughly remember where Maria is. I don't think it's too difficult. She's kind of meant to serve as the introduction to all of the other maidens.
Oh, so that's why we didn't run into any so far. There just haven't been any.
Well, we did go to one stage where there was one, and I think I was actually fairly close to checking it out, and I just didn't.
Oh, you were close. I bet she appreciated that. You were close.
Yeah, right? You know, I thought about coming to save you, but I wasn't feeling it.
Shaft is hiding around the corner. Oh, that was close. He almost found us.
Right? Now, back to the rape-nasium for you.
Oh, here's the classic drawbridge.
Oh, yeah. And, of course, the inevitable creature that chases you across said drawbridge.
It doesn't just drizzle in this game. It is always a full-on downpour.
Yeah. And now look out! If you look out the window, you'll notice it is no longer raining. It's just slightly overcast.
Yeah, the rain works the same way with me.
Right, yeah, I was just going to say, Castlevania suddenly gets a little too realistic. Like when you're debating springing to your car and it's pouring down rain, then when you finally give up and run out in the rain to your car, it stops.
reminds me, what would you consider the best Castlevania game in the series?
Well, you're going to have to kind of quantify that a little bit, because we've got the Metroidvania style ones. You have classic Castlevania like this, and then, well, I guess there's really only Lords of Shadow for Lords of Shadow style.
Mm-hmm, right.
Hey!
Well,
I had to try
my
to be
question
flashy.
is, by the way, actually, okay, before we get into that, I want to detour real quick. Did you know that this particular game has a very unique glitch, and apparently I seem to be one of only a couple people in the world who have figured this out?
No kidding.
Okay, so here's what it is. The particular version of Symphony of the Night on this game cartridge has an odd glitch. If you beat Dracula without taking damage in under a minute, you get several health bonuses when you start the vanilla game. Now, that's true to every
He's gonna get me.
version of Symphony of the Night.
Yeah.
However, if you do that, for some bizarre reason, you cannot collect the Dracula tunic from the librarian later on in the game.
Huh.
I tested the daylights out of this, and if you take damage from Dracula in the first fight, or if you go over a minute, you're fine. But if you do both, you don't get the tunic. It's bizarre, and it's only this one version.
That is bizarre, and I'm sorry for cracking up, but did you see that poor fucker just hit the wall and then his head pops off?
Well, I mean, they don't get paid to be smart. I mean, in his defense, Dracula probably hired him thinking that he'd never need him.
Right. Oh.
So anyways, going back to the other topic there. So which one of the entire series would you say, how about this? What is your favorite Castlevania?
Okay, favorite overall is probably... I don't know. I've got to say maybe Castle...
Did you just...
I hope I didn't lose the key. Son of a bitch. I did lose the key. Shit.
That's great.
Wasn't good. Words. I'd probably still Castlevania 3 for the NES. I know fully well that there are a lot stronger entries in the series, but it was my first Castlevania, and it kind of just skates by on nostalgia. As far as classic Castlevania goes, even though I love 3, I think this one actually plays the best and has the most as far as, like rewarding exploration, kind of fun use of items, and creative level design. So,
did you say
without nostalgia glasses on, I would say probably this one. But then as far as Symphony of the Night style games, I actually really liked Aria of Sorrow.
Are you talking this one or the original one?
Oh, you mean remake or the original Rondo of Blood?
Right. Mm-hmm.
This one, because I haven't really played the original Rondo of Blood all the way through.
Okay, because, it's nothing like this. It's much more linear. I don't think there's, any maidens to save or anything. There's only...
Oh, you're thinking of the SNES version.
I'm talking about the version that's on here.
Yeah, no, it's exactly the same. This just gets a facelift.
I'm sorry, what?
It's exactly the same game. This just gets a facelift, and I feel like the controls are a bit smoother, which is probably why I never bothered finishing
I'm
Rondo.
talking about the original that is on this disc.
Yes,
the
I'm
one
talking about the same thing. The sprite-based original. The much more linear one came out for the SNES.
No, the one on this disc is much more linear.
No, man, I'm sorry. It is straight up the same game.
I'm reasonably certain it's not.
No.
I'm tempted to pull out my PSP because I ran through this entire thing.
I'll tell you what. Let's save Maria here, and then I'll boot it up real quick from the menu, just to satisfy the argument. And we'll save Maria in the exact same way.
How about this? Let's just finish this to completion and
then do a bonus episode.
Yeah, well, I was originally going to suggest you just get destroyed in the boss run, but yeah, that could work too.
But no, I am without a shadow of a doubt certain that the original Rondo of Blood has the exact same structure as this game. This game obviously is just much prettier, and like I said, I feel like the controls are smoother, which is what prevented me from actually finishing the original Rondo of Blood that is also included on this disc.
I seem to remember being drawn in by variation, but perhaps I might be thinking of something else.
I'm still wondering if you aren't remembering just like playing the SNES version, which was a substantially weaker game.
No, it was the one on here.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Such purity, a fine gift she'll be for the master.
Could you?
Dude, they're pretty much talking about straight up child pornography at this point. Such purity, a fine gift for my master.
They're gonna kill her. I mean, that makes it all right.
Yeah, right. We're talking about child murder, not child rape. Get out of the gutter, you animal.
Isn't it strange or not strange that Maria ends up being such a better character than Richter?
Yeah, I know. Like, it's basically easy mode when you play as her. She also looks much more Victorian in this one than she did in the original sprite-based one. I think she just had like a plain pink dress or something.
I remember that in the original, there was this little, I think, cutscene that came with the game. And Richter looked like he was dressed like an accountant. I remember that, because I expected him to run into a telephone booth and come out as a vampire slayer.
That would be hilarious.
You know about Annette? Where is she?
What takes me away from balancing my books this cold midnight evening?
Come, vampire killer. Let us do our dark work.
Hark, I hear a skeleton. I must find a telephonic booth and change... Okay, well, this is as dumb as I thought it would be, so... Coming this summer. One man is gonna...
Coming this summer, Richter Belmont is gonna clear the books.
He's going to clear the books and even the score. They took his woman. He'll take their lives.
Tobey Maguire is Richter Belmont.
Nicholas Nolte as Dracula. Danny DeVito as Death.
Danny DeVito as Death. I can actually picture that, strangely enough.
Minnie Driver as Maria.
So, now I get to come with you.
You just won't take no for an answer.
Yeah, got to throw in a random explosion there, too.
Come with me.
Featuring Betty White as the Minotaur.
But promise me you'll run if things get dangerous.
Oh, God.
All right.
Ron Jeremy's Castlevania. Oh, God. Suddenly that took it too far, didn't it? Though, I think I read somewhere that Ron Jeremy is now trying to get into legitimate filmmaking.
Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, there's a shelf life on that kind of stuff, so why not? Speaking of filmmaking, haven't they been threatening to make a Castlevania movie for a while and it's never materialized?
I'm not sure. Or, what do you think of the Netflix series?
Well,
or, I guess, the first part of the Netflix series?
I don't have Netflix, so I only get to
that's
watch
right.
it when someone comes over.
Nice,
so
we
I've
should
only
watch
seen-
it together when you come over.
I thought we were going to play through all of A Way Out at that. Well, we can do both.
We can do both.
You won't have to move after all, so there's
Right,
that.
yeah, I was going to say, we got to do something while we're eating, right? And
but
actually,
anyway-
I really like the Castlevania anime. I think they did a very good job with it.
Yeah, because that's what it is.
Super short, and the 3 episodes that they released don't really get you very deep in, but I'm hoping they expand upon it much more in Season 2.
It's 4 episodes, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe 4, I forget.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was very well done.
I watched the first 2, and I never quite figured out what he's scaling when he's jumping on the side there, but I don't know, werewolf magic.
Son of a bitch. You know what?
You know who would have dealt with this guy by now?
Jesus.
Geralt.
Oh, that too.
Geralt. But I guess spamming that works well too. Anyways, yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. It wasn't anything amazing. It was all right. It was good. Definitely some weird, awkward parts. I remember that bar scene being strange.
Where they, like, straight up kick Trevor Belmont in the nuts?
Well, that wasn't the strange part. It was just that the pacing of the whole scene was odd. I felt like they originally wrote it like there was supposed to be, like, a bunch of people in the bar, but instead there's only like 3 villagers, which just struck me as really strange.
Huh.
It just, I don't know. It just
You
felt
pick
like
up on
someone
things
had
that I do not.
Yeah, just the spacing between audio bites and whatnot. I just felt like someone had originally envisioned more of a fight here.
Yeah, okay, I think I can see that too. My thought about it was, yeah, it dragged on a little long for a series that is, 4 episodes so far. I mean, in season 1, it seemed odd that they would dedicate that amount of time to something so inconsequential.
Yeah. But again, it was good. It was better than I had hoped, so I enjoyed it. Oh, by the way, in answer to my question about who that guy is...
It's Alucard, isn't it?
I believe the explanation I read that made sense is that it's actually Konami Man.
Konami Man, awesome. That works too.
Yeah, I don't hear much about him anymore. Kind of like that and Howard the Duck.
Howard the fucking Duck. There's a reboot that I'm a little bit surprised Marvel hasn't sprung for yet.
Oh, we'll just wait for Avengers 4. I'm sure he'll help undo whatever Thanos did.
Oh,
okay.
God.
So right
Howard
now
the
we're
Duck shows up in the 3rd act to save the day. I really can't hit those damn bats.
So right now it seems like we're 3 for 3 for bringing Infinity War into talking about that in videos. Just a strange, just a little bit of a critique, because I don't know, I guess the whole movie really unsettled me. Wouldn't it have made more sense if Thanos, instead of killing half the universe, just decided to double the universe's resources?
He snaps his fingers and ends world hunger. That would be fucking hilarious.
It really
like,
would
the Avengers spent the whole movie trying to stop him, and it turns out he's the best man in the world.
I've just made affordable healthcare for the entire galaxy.
Right?
Oh, God. We need
He's
to
just
think of
Space Obama.
We need to think of all of these asinine things he could have wished for.
All of a sudden, he has $1 million and like a hot rod with a bunch of beautiful women in it.
Season 25 of Simpsons is funny again.
Right.
King of the Hill has been renewed for another season.
Oh, man.
Iron Man 2 never happened.
Well, in a strange way, he kind of tried to do that. Now, wait. This is actually where I'm supposed to go, so I'm not 100% sure what the problem is right now.
Are you jumping and trying to hit it?
No, it's supposed to be... There's supposed to be a path down here. Was there a key that I missed, perhaps?
It's a wall. There's no key for walls, only a key for locks.
You don't know this.
We'll go through.
All right, how's that Google's working out for you?
That's Huh. Can you go back to that? And of course you can't. Why would you? Well, why don't you go the other path and do the other level there? Let me kind of look this up real quick in a way that doesn't bring the video to a complete stop.
Well, go ahead and look it up, and by the time I'm back there, you'll have found the answer.
What stage is that?
This is stage 3 alternate. And I don't remember the name of the character, but you could look up on IGN or something like Maiden's Guide or something like that. That's where I saw it anyways. Now, I know the key definitely isn't in
See,
here.
this guy has 791 views. What is he doing that we're not?
He's probably funny, Nick.
Okay, so Maria's just tearing right through this wall. Try attacking it from top to bottom.
Oh, okay. You bust your way through the wall. Did I not try that?
I could swear you did, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought I whipped it. Maybe you have to be Maria, but that doesn't make sense.
Did you whip it good?
Now whip it. We're only the billionth people to make that joke. I feel like we should win an award.
Whip it well. I don't know what you were referencing.
When trouble comes along, you must whip it. Oh. The skeleton is dead, 'cause you whipped it.
I'm gonna look up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just keep that guide open, because I know the final one, Richter's girlfriend, is particularly painful because I think there's like a whole bunch of like false leads and like ways you can waste the key.
Oh, I think you're right. Yeah, you get you get a lot of money if you take the wrong route, so it's not totally fruitless. Oh, that's not good.
So really, I'm just supposed to attack it?
From the top.
From the top. Aha.
Well, that was stupid.
That was stupid. Fucking bats.
Don't blame the bats. They're doing their job. Dracula said he was gonna put the bats back to work.
And by God, he did it.
He did. He created jobs. He got national security.
He made Wallachia great again.
Love those Wagga hats.
Wagga.
Wait, no, it would be Mawa.
Mawa, yeah.
Are you all right?
Okay, now see, for
Moi?
example, in the original,
Wagga.
this wasn't a maiden. This was just one of those gardeners.
It's dangerous here. Hurry up and run.
Who tries to kill you.
Such majesty.
I know for a fact the number of maidens was significantly reduced in the other version. I think there was Maria and maybe one other.
Your servant, Sister Terra, thanks you.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but I'm telling you the map layout
I'm
is exactly the same.
absolutely positive the game is the same, Nick. I was wrong? Oh, okay.
Your hand.
That's right. I react the same way when I...
You
Anyways.
laid a path that's
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, she's much better than
I'll
the
follow
evil
to safety,
gardener.
oh Lord God.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I mean, maybe the gardener had a really strong personality. And actually, now that I think about it, I would have really gotten along with the gardener because I feel like we could have just swapped tomato information and jokes, and we would have gotten along fine. He might even have joined the party.
Something I've always carried. It's a necklace. May it find a place in your divine plan.
It feels
A necklace, eh?
pure.
It's getting all religious again.
Why are all these girls so pure?
Use it gratefully.
Like, wouldn't it be
Well,
funny if he
'cause-
saves one of them and she's just like a total slut?
Well, Dracula is not into that, because...
Like,
Well,
woo,
yeah.
I'm here to party. You Belmont.
she's a
That's hot.
valley girl.
Right? What's that whip for, Mr. Belmont?
Actually, I kind of
You
like this side
kinky?
character.
I can tell you're kinky. I like kinky. Okay, come on. Let's get you home.
Come on,
Dracula
Stephanie.
says I am home. You know what? That works.
Stephanie, just press the switch.
Oh man.
The left
Maria, Antoinette, whatever her name was, and Stephanie.
Stephanie. Becky.
Becky. Oh hey, look, we got a music track.
Oh, I really thought you needed the pocket watch to kill the red skeletons. Okay. Did I
It'd be
say
even
pile
better if
driver
you
or
could
pocket
romance
watch?
one of them and everybody just always picks Becky.
Romance.
Because that's the
option.
only ending where you get to see some boob.
Becky, I said the right. You know what?
Oh my
Forget
god,
it.
why are spikes coming down from the ceiling?
Stop yelling at me. I'm doing the best I can.
You're not my dad.
That is
But that
really
would be
weird
kind
for
of
you to
hot.
say.
Oh, God. Ew, did you see that woman with a snake for legs? You mean the Medusa? Oh, sure.
Who's that guy? He's hot. That's Dracula, the Lord of Evil.
Really?
The
What's
whole
his
reason we came
situation?
here was to kill him. You know what? I don't even care anymore, Dracula. Take her. I don't want her. I didn't
I
bring
was
her.
hoping you would come, Richter. I was going to throw this fight.
I didn't bring her here. She wandered here.
Boring.
All right, tell you what. You take her far away from here, and I give you back your fiancé, and I don't know, free meat for a month at Clucky's Chicken Shack.
So, Mr. Dracula, on a scale of 1 to 10, how expensive is this castle?
I'm going back to sleep.
Oh my, do you need company? In a coffin. Ooh, you're kinky too.
Somehow I knew that wouldn't dissuade you.
Oh man. Someone needs to do a fan remake of this game, Castlevania, the Becky edition.
I devoured 5 orphans this morning, and yet somehow you still disgust me. Okay, so here's the thing. We need to get above 3 viewers, and maybe we can, like, convince them that it would be in their best interest for someone to do animations, right? Because, I mean, we're going to be too stupid to figure this. That is a big-ass pot roast.
Yeah, dude. I love, like, the street meat in this game. They're not above just devouring whatever they find on the floor.
It is Streets of Rage all over again.
Instead of killing them horribly, it just gives them what they need to fight their foes.
Oh, it's fire. I really thought he was just vomiting blood.
You know what? That's gonna be okay.
I don't know. The blood would turn you to stone more than the fire would. I don't know what to think.
Oh.
I love when he starts kicking up the bricks. That's it. I'm done effing around.
Right? Fuck you, Belmont. We are done. Done. He's not feeling good. He's stuck! Oh. Oh, shit.
Who's laughing? Yeah, I'd just Hydro Storm this. And,
yeah, let's put this thing to bed. He's gonna do his Knuckles move.
Oh, hell.
Nobody punches like Knuckles. Okay, so you have that Maiden's Guide open?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, because I have no idea where the third one is.
Okay. What is the level name?
Not a clue.
Alright, well, we'll give it a moment. And... Stage 4? Okay, how about this? Rondo of Blood, third Maiden. Oh, wow.
Try Dracula X Chronicles. That will pull up the IGN guide.
This is a lot of JRPG stuff.
It's like, huh? No, this is just straight hentai.
Well, no, it's okay. Wait, now. All right. Okay, you know what? Let's try this. Okay, Iris, stage 4. After the first door, you will come to an area with climbing skeletons and frogs. This is Castlevania, so this makes sense. In the beginning of this area, there's a small frog statue. Destroy it. Now traverse the block to the next door, but don't go through it. Instead, destroy the frog statue in front of the door. So it sounds like we've got 2 frog statues. Now go back until you find a platform leading down. The platform is already there. It just
You said
sort
stage
of
4, or is
down.
it stage 4 alternate?
Stage 4.
Does it have a little dash at the top of it?
It has an apostrophe.
Yeah, okay, it's stage 4 alternate. So I need to figure out how to get to stage 4 alternate.
Okay. Alright. So, is that a request?
Yeah, actually, because there's no point in doing this level over again.
Well, this is definitely not a let's play, so...
Let's cheat and get the good fucking ending. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm guessing stage 3 definitely takes me to alternate stage 4.
Fortress of the Water Dragon. There are 2 ways you can access this stage, both required to defeat the boss Dogather. The first path is through stage 3 regular, and it's easier to access as Richter.
Sounds
Don't
good.
let the Medusa heads knock you down. Can you get to stage 3 regular?
That's where I am right now.
Oh, okay, alright. I really thought you were at stage 4 already, that's why I was confused.
Yeah, I was, but then I went back to
Alright.
the menu and loaded this up. Wow, I'm getting destroyed.
Don't let the Medusa heads knock you down when you get to the giant golden skeleton.
Wow, did you see how bad I just went down?
No, sorry.
These spear dudes kicked my ass.
Defeat it and collect the pot roast. The door will unlock to allow you to go to the Misty Cavern. Alright, so it sounds like we need to defeat a pot roast and eat a giant skeleton.
Eat a skeleton. Can't do.
wait, it was kill the skeleton, eat the pot roast. Save the cheerleader, save the world.
Wait, are we gonna get Becky?
Maybe that's what Heroes was hinting at the entire time.
Okay, so this run substantially better than the first one.
Yeah, you could have just told me that this was the first one, and I would have no way of disproving it.
Well, we've already recorded my horrible failure, so...
And as per usual, I will probably watch it at work while sorting inventory. While subtly
You know, Nick,
chuckling to
just the
myself.
fact that you watch this while sorting inventory makes this whole project worthwhile.
I also showed my sister. She was amused by it.
Also good. Maybe she could do the voice of Becky.
She said it was like a bad version of Game Grumps.
Nice!
Which is good in my book.
I was gonna say, you know, I mean, bad Game
skeleton.
Grumps is still better than, you know... Actually,
thank God.
I don't know.
Thank goodness that's subjective. I mean... never mind. I don't know where I'm going with that. So, looking for a conversation topic here. I feel like that crosses something.
Yep,
Oh,
it is a watch.
Oh, a pocket watch.
All it does is slow him down.
Oh,
It doesn't
see, that's
actually stop him.
it's not the issue here. The issue is there's too damn many on the screen.
There we go. Problem
Alright,
solved.
On the pocket watch, you're going to activate me accidentally, and I will be taking all your hearts.
Right. Hello. Hey, it's a Bible.
Was there any Castlevania game where the pocket watch was useful?
You tell me. What's the item crush for the pocket watch?
Probably a functional
Is this the area where I
pocket
should
watch?
take great pains not to fall?
Correct. Isn't the
Oh
best
God,
way
now
to
all I
deal
want to
with...
do is fall.
I guess all of a sudden that pocket watch is looking kind of nice.
You know what, Nick
Also,
Weber?
the book would have been acceptable.
Huh.
Isn't it easier to just not jump with the Medusas?
You know what you'd think?
I think that's the trick to them, isn't it?
I
Because
don't-
they move.
I don't
in like
have
a-
any tricks, Nick. I just plow my way through.
Ah, I see.
That's why I was always very popular with the ladies.
That's good that you assess your self that way.
Yeah, you know, I figure if...
Or mayhap you did some sort of survey monkey, you know, kind of exit survey. Well, the evening was nice, but if you
all
could
I
just
know
follow
is
the
that in
survey,
all of my fan fictions, I never get rejected.
except for the one where I was rejected by Becky. We realized it just wasn't going to work out because we were from two different worlds. Wait, I think those statues.
Statues do something?
I feel like. Alright, take the axe weapon as Richter and reach. Okay, don't let the Medusa heads. Get to the giant skeleton, defeat it, and collect the pot roast that falls from below. The door will unlock and allow you to a passage to the misty cavern. I guess you.
Did you see that, jackass?
I did not. Oh, he's got
He just
that
like
really
did a
funny
swan
jump, doesn't
dive into the ground.
he? Oh, I love this guy. Yeah, I remember that movie.
I mean, like, he's really motivated. I kind of admire him.
I'm gonna assume he had money writing on. All right,
Bell
so
pot roast. Okay, so now what am I supposed to do?
go through the door.
Well, yeah, if you want to take the obvious way out.
Well, apparently this is the way to alternate, because now you're in the Misty Cavern. Wait, unless there was more to it.
Hey, I got the axe that they were talking about. Son of a bitch.
Take the axe sub-weapon to reach Dogather's room. After the final spear guard, there will be a normal candle, and shortly thereafter a sub-weapon thief. Don't let
Dude,
him
do you
steal
see
the
all these
axe.
fucking skeletons?
No, I'm reading. How could I be seeing that and reading at the same time? God,
Just gotta
I always
believe,
miss
Nick.
all the skeletons. That is a lot of skeletons. Okay, let's see. Don't let him steal the axe or you'll have to do the level again. It takes 3 hits to kill the thief. Once he's dead, stand on the left-hand platform you find near the door, turn right, jump and throw the axe at the rock stuck at the top of the right-hand platform's pulley. Okay, so it looks like it's pretty obvious. Oh, you seem to have done it already.
Now what did that do?
Well, according to this guide, hit it 3 times and wait on the left
Wait
Oh.
on the left platform, son of a bitch.
Well,
All right, time to kill myself. Time to kill myself.
couldn't even do that. This
Yeah,
guy.
right.
Whoop. I saw nothing.
Okay, and we're back for round 2. God damn it.
Well, you figured it out.
These Spear Knights can eat my gooch.
That skull looks really unamused to be here.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, he's just... Like, this has nothing to do with him.
Oh god, my head hurts so much right now.
You would think being undead, I wouldn't have these problems anymore.
Oh, there's a human here. The one freaking time. Alright.
Okay, so...
You can do this, Scully.
Fuck you, skulls.
Soviet Russia. And 3.
There we go.
Well, all right.
God,
I
I'm
bet you there's
retarded.
some. I bet you there's some pot roast in the left-hand wall. Ah, never mind.
You know, you were probably right, Nick.
Well, there's definitely going to be a pot roast here somewhere.
There's a big old rat. Oh god, with a 1-up!
Too bad you won't get there in time.
Shut up, Nick. Oh!
Part pessimist, part prophet.
All douchebag. I didn't mean that, Nick. I love you.
That's all right. I just tend to ignore the comments I don't like. Now,
Nick just puts
actually,
on his headphones and listens to I'm the Man.
Do
What the
you
hell was
know?
the point of this?
I feel like there was supposed to be something in there.
Yeah, probably. Oh god.
Do you know the story behind this boss?
Well, he appears to be watching me. Oh, I remember this boss. No, I don't know the story behind him.
Okay. You know what? Why don't I just let you fight him? Because, you know. And then I'll tell you.
He sure is pretty. He kind of looks like a really sad version of the main character from Monsters, Inc.
From what?
Monsters, Inc., you know, the Disney movie?
Oh, hey, that's what Mike's doing these days. Okay. So, anyways,
He did
there's
try.
a story behind that boss. So originally, when the creator of this game, and the name escapes me at the moment, was designing this enemy, he wanted something to look like Dungeon and Dragons' Beholder.
Ah.
But anyways, it was so much of a ripoff that one of his bosses told him that, no, you can't do that because we're going to get sued. So
That was awesome.
so we went ahead and
Good
changed it
start.
up. And the name Dogather of that boss, I guess, is Japanese for profuse apology for ripping off that particular character.
That's funny.
So there you go.
I loved my little swan dive right into death. I thought Richter would, like, automatically go for the stairs. I was wrong.
Yeah, because that was like the first time you botched the stage on the first screen. I'm sorry, that probably didn't need to be said. That was a
Only
little
we'd set some kind of
harsh.
precedent for this. Okay, so here's the frog statue.
Oh yeah, something about frogs now.
Now what do I do with this guy?
I don't know.
You
Because the
have
whole
one job, Nick.
Well, yeah, my one job was to find the third maiden, and in order to do that, I had to tell you how to get to stage 4 alternate.
Are you slightly drunk right now?
I'm fine. I'm fine. All
You're
right.
drunk. I'm not
Iris. Stage 4. After the first door, you will come to an area with climbing skeletons and frogs. In the beginning of this area, there's a small frog statue. Destroy it. Now traverse the block to the next door, but don't go through it. Instead, destroy the frog. God
We're
damn
doing
it,
great,
Chris.
Nick. We're doing
Oh, my-
great.
Okay, just assume you need to hear the entire sentence, okay? Okay, so destroy the frog statue, traverse the block to the next door, don't go through it instead, destroy the next frog in front of the door. Now go back until you find a platform leading down to a staircase. And keep going that way till you find a woman who probably shouldn't be there.
Oh my gosh, it's Becky.
No, Becky's the fourth maiden. With quotation marks.
Becky is the true love. That was cool. You know, that was a cool thing to have had happen. I feel good after that, you know?
The Raven did nothing wrong. He's just doing his job. He's just trying to Mawa.
I mean, like, there were a lot of ways that could have gone, but I feel like that one...
These frogs are moving in a manner that looks choreographed, like you stepped into a Disney movie real quick.
Yeah, right? Kiss the girl.
I like how the first reference is Little Mermaid and not the Frog Princess. Which
Oh, yeah, they did
apparently
do that
is
one a while
Disney
ago then.
canon.
Okay, so don't
now
destroy
destroy-
this one.
No, do destroy it.
Do destroy this one. How do I destroy this one?
Huh. Why is this so difficult?
So wait, it says go through the first door, then destroy the statue?
After the first door, you will come to an area. Okay, go past this frog,
Yep.
apparently.
Okay, this is the one I gotta destroy.
Now you mess that up.
How do I fucking destroy it?
Okay, alright. Now traverse the area to the block next to the door, but don't go through it. Okay, you know what? Let's just look up a video. So let's Rondo of Blood, Third Maiden, Saving Iris. Alright.
Climbing skeletons.
Yeah, she hit it, no problem. Maybe it's a different one. Maybe you just gotta go forward. Nope! Though... You should be able to hit that frog.
You're shitting me, right?
No, I am not. Because they hit the frog and moved forward to the bridge section, which is where you're at now. Try hitting it from above.
You're shitting me, right?
No, I'm not.
God damn it.
Well, so much for this being the last Castlevania stream.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be a 3-episoder for sure.
Yeah, 3, right? 3.
Hey, killed by a fucking frog. How poetic. Okay, so...
Try hitting it from... I don't know, spin your whip around.
Yeah, that's not a thing you can do in this one.
Oh, really? Hit it from behind. Oh, wow. This old cutscene of saving Iris... Oh, I think you have to be Maria.
You're kidding me, right?
Why do you keep asking me that?
Because
Every video
surely
I
you are kidding me.
Every video I see of this is doing it as Maria. She's even in the cutscene. I mean, you can
Maria it
alternate
is.
you can alternate on the fly, right? I mean, you don't have a problem playing as a 7-year-old girl, right?
No, that doesn't get into any kind of deep-seated issues that I have. Can she double jump? She can. That's one of the reasons it's so much easier to play
She's
as her.
perfect in every way, so yeah, of course she can double jump.
I mean, Hitler's whole Aryan theory was based off Maria.
Did you know that Aiko in Final Fantasy IX is 8 years old? I always found that.
That seems
bizarre.
unreasonably young to save the world.
Vivi was not much older. He was like 10 or something. Zidane was
Right.
16.
Okay, so I still can't destroy it. What are they doing that I'm not?
Is
Shit.
is the game you're playing Dracula X or is it Rondo of Blood?
Dracula X Chronicles. You... What the... Fucking... Alright, let's just proceed. And let's find out what happens.
Won't her?
So, those stairs down there, is that where the maiden is in the video, or how do you...
Hold on, I'm watching a terrible video of a man trying to take a video of his PSP.
Sweet.
Okay, the frog has nothing to do with it.
Awesome! Good news!
Simply keep going through the stage. Do not go down the waterfall on the raft. Go all the way across this part of the stage until you notice a blue frog. Don't kill it. Instead, just avoid it and jump over it and stay close. Follow it. So just follow him. It will follow to the end of this particular part of the stage to what? To a platform in the middle. Okay, all right.
Follow the blue frog, you say?
Yes, follow the blue frog. No. Have him follow you to the right, because there's a bunch of frog statues. Hey, you got a kitty cat.
Yep. Okay, so this time not killing the blue frog.
Correct.
Letting him hurt me.
Go all the way to the right. Yep. Keep doing what you're doing. He's got to go join his frog buddies over there. This actually seems painfully obvious now.
Yep. Almost like we were meant to figure it out on our own.
Yeah, if we just wouldn't have gotten impatient. Oh, what irony. We tried to save ourselves time, only to take more time to save that time. That frog looked real happy.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, he's probably dead, but it doesn't seem to bother him. That's how I want to go.
Are you supposed to go through that door?
Wait, was I not supposed to go over here?
I don't know why you did.
Alright, I'm in a misty forest. There's eagles dropping midgets.
No, you were not supposed to go through that door, Chris.
Are you shitting me?
No, not at all.
Nick, I'm gonna kill you.
No, you are going the wrong way. You had to go to your left.
What the fuck sense does that make?
Well, I mean, come on. I mean, why would you think after seeing the seven frogs perform their frog ritual, why would you think that was cool? I'm going to go through the regular door now.
I'm gonna fucking kill somebody, Nick.
Well, apparently not the boss. I mean, you can keep playing as Maria. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay, I feel like the fifth time is a charm.
My dog has fallen asleep watching us. Ah, jeez, Nick.
I'm really more of a Game Grumps guy.
You guys kind of suck. There's no two ways of putting it, Nick. Jeez, I really hate to say that. That's Rex's voice. He's Morty from Rick and Morty.
You think I enjoy emasculating you this way, Nick Weber?
Oh,
I don't know why your dog calls you by your first and last name.
I was doing this little experiment with him yesterday. I would ask him, "Are you a good dog?" and his tail would wag out of control. Then I would ask him if he was a bad dog, and he would just hang. He would just hang his head and be sad.
Oh.
Then immediately ask him, "Are you the good dog?" And he starts wagging his tail again. So short of it is, dogs are incredibly stupid, but my God, I love them.
I was gonna say, are we sure it wasn't just the inflection of your voice?
No, because I kept it monotone, and then I increased and decreased pitch. I said "good dog" like I was angry, which confused him. Keep going to your left. Go left.
Keep going left.
So he recognizes what the words mean.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And it's either to your left or to your right. I mean, at this point...
Wow, that sucked. And there's a staircase. Son of a
Yeah,
bitch.
it all starts to make sense.
Hey, I got a dragon.
You know, something that never, ever really made sense to me, why we've never kind of questioned this in games, but Ever notice how bizarre it is that we never question the fact that in a game, I mean, sure, the double jump is unnatural, but when you jump and then decide to change your direction of your jump halfway through the jump,
Yeah, strangely enough, Richter can't do that. Maria can.
that's okay. Well, she can also double jump, so we're gonna blame magic. But yeah, Mario never really solved that mystery.
A little girl.
Nope. Saved by a little girl.
My name is Iris. Thank you for saving
Iris,
me.
I'm gonna guess you're not pure by choice, huh?
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry. My name's Iris. I'm apologizing for my
Let me
name.
see your arm.
I'm terribly boring, little girl. Leave me be.
I thought so. You're
I deserve
injured.
this.
She's a 37-year-old pensioner. Cut her a break.
Oh, believe me. If we don't treat that right now, you're looking at infection. And then...
I'm gonna guess those glasses don't hide the much more interesting personality just beneath the surface, huh?
Well, say what you will about Iris, she's no... Say what you will about Iris, she's no Becky.
My father's a doctor.
I was gonna say, could that kerchief around her neck be any higher? Everything below the chin is for the Lord.
Thank you, Miss Iris.
I have nothing to follow that up with.
Oh my god, are you like a nun?
Just a good luck
Who are you?
to help
You
you
harlot?
safe.
I'm Becky.
I was a nun once. It was for All Hallows Eve. That's when I slept with the village alderman.
Okay, now we can destroy crystal walls.
I didn't know that was a problem. Oh yeah, it is. It turns out it's a big problem right there. And now you can get the stereo, the record.
You know, I love this game. I love that this game lets you customize the soundtrack for each level. But what would have been really great is if they did like sound effects from other games that you could insert into it.
Sound effects?
Sound effects, music tracks, anything. Like
'Cause
all
I
of a
just
sudden you
want-
pick up a cross and you hear like the guy from NBA Jam. Boom, shakalaka.
You swing the whip and you just hear a slide whistle.
He's heating up. Actually, you know what? No, I don't even want any other games. I just want NBA Jam to be all the sound effects. He's on fire. Oh. Swish.
It would be a real shame
From
if we died.
downtown.
You gonna deal with this flea man problem?
Nope.
Because it's
Gonna let
getting
it deal
worse.
with
before-
itself.
All right,
Boom.
all right, that works.
Because you get to the door and everything implodes. Or is that explodes?
It's an airlock. They all immediately depressurize.
Yeah, right.
That's why the eagle fell down bleeding.
It's not a pot roast for Maria, it's an ice cream cone. That's awesome. You know, it just dawned on me, I think this is the first time I've ever played as Maria.
Really?
Yeah, it probably won't be the last. It's so much easier.
She's a hoot and a half. As a matter of fact, Richter has no redeeming qualities next to her.
No,
She's faster, stronger, has better fan fictions.
right? I mean, you ever look up Richter hentai? It's terrible.
Well, I mean, it's not the
Terrible.
worst Castlevania.
It's just not great.
It's not one of the stronger works that I've accidentally Googled.
Right? I don't think they were quite generous enough with the dongular area.
This is the most phallic boss in the entire game.
Right? He's also getting his ass kicked by a little girl. Did you see that shit?
Everyone gets their ass kicked by this little girl.
But
Dracula's
for real.
final goes down in like 30 seconds against Maria. It's amazing. It's wonderful.
Nice.
I would grab the drag. You know what? It's your playthrough. You
I
do what
like
you-
I like the little magical music notes, Nick. Don't judge me.
Do they make music? Because on my end, I can't hear. Okay, now she's gonna face down death.
And we're
Great.
back. You think we should switch back to Richter?
Yeah, we seem to be doing better.
Yeah, you know what? All those times that I was called a little girl in school, I'm gonna show them what little girls can do.
Fight like a girl, Chris.
Fight like a girl.
Fight like
Shit.
an over. Well,
You know, the floatiness of her jump actually worked against me there. Believe it or not.
Wow, this
Also, I
Siri
really want to backflip.
This Siri origin story is really doing it for me.
Don't ask how I did that.
I assumed it wasn't intentional. 'Cause she's
Nope,
still on the
pure luck.
Love how she's just kneeling on the platform, just throwing birds out like they're cards.
Right? Woo!
I like that you actually took the time to deal with the Skelebros.
You know what? I'm liking the birds.
This
Boy,
guy
she
did
is
not
an
know how to
unstoppable
react.
force of nature. Like, these poor skeletons don't have a chance.
He was
I
just
know there's something
backing up. Oh God!
Oh god, she's got birds? My
It's like the
lord, we
skeleton.
weren't prepared for this. Stop her,
like
you
the s-
fools!
It's like the skeletons out of Army of Darkness.
I don't know why I made Dracula into Skeletor. It just seemed appropriate given.
Well, it's strange that the king of skeletons is indeed just a dark elf.
You know, that's one of the lesser known titles of Dracula. He's not quite proud of it. King of the Skeletons.
It was back from his
Fucking cheeseburger, dude.
hamburger. Well, that's a little out of time period, but all right. So is ice cream.
You know,
King
I
of the
realize
Skeletons.
it's just way
back when,
faster to do this.
It was the name of his metal band.
King of the Skeletons.
Yeah, it used to be cool, but I don't know. I don't like
Oh, I
it.
found something that you can only get to
This
as
looks
Maria.
unnatural. Ah! That poor guy.
Yeah, I know, the lonely, like, unknown soldier.
I like how he fired his 3 bullets and was like, ah, shit, I gotta reload this thing. Hold
And then
on.
bowed his head and gave up his spirit.
All right, hold on. Just another pinch of powder, and she's gonna kill me, isn't she?
Yeah.
Throws down the rifle. You know what? I don't even care. Do it. I don't want you to do it.
My mother was right, I am useless.
There he is. Can you slide some more, please? Every time she does that, I get the slip and slide theme song stuck in my head.
You know, I can't even remember that.
I'd sing it, but I have 2 left feet when it comes to singing.
Oh man, you can't be any worse than I am. I literally got oh wait, I told you that. An email dedicated to how bad my singing is.
Well, it was probably from some random 12-year-old on YouTube, so, you know. Even Dre at one point got on my account just to insult people's videos. I was wondering why all of a sudden I got this hate mail. I'm the nicest guy on YouTube. Why would you want me to kill myself? I mean, I'm probably not going to do it, but still.
But you don't know that.
Look. Tell me that picture tries to kill you. Oh, right, good.
Absolutely it does.
It's a Dracula from his naval days.
Yeah, right. Look, another unknown fact about Dracula, his long and celebrated career in the Navy.
Yeah, he was a rear admiral, I hear.
You know, Maria doesn't have a real dance like Richter does.
Yeah, but she does have like the yes stance.
Yeah.
There
I'm
he
sure she
goes.
says something very cute in Japanese when you make her do it.
Yatsune. Yamata.
Arigato, sensei! Those are really the only words I know. Oh god, what the fuck is that? Below deck, immediately!
Yes! Fly, my bird, fly!
Oh, she's gone. I just wanted to show you my bird. Oh god.
The eagles! The eagles are coming!
You ever seen epic rap battles of history?
By accident once.
They have a recurring bit where Abe Lincoln soars in on an eagle, and it's pretty hilarious.
I wonder if you'll catch the eagles joke in the Witcher series as you read through it.
If it's past the
it was-
first couple of books, I probably already missed it.
It's coming up. It's so blatant. I had to kind of laugh, but also sigh. Like, really, Sapowski? That's what we're doing.
Do they ever explain the origins of the sex unicorn?
The sex unicorn?
The sex unicorn.
The sex unicorn? Are you talking about the unisex?
No, the sexual unicorn that Geralt and Yennefer use.
That was just some poor normal unicorn that was used for Geralt and Yennefer's sexual deviancy.
Hey, you know what would be great is if I could get a pot roast or an ice cream cone right about now?
I believe the one for this place is in a weird location.
Yep. Well, looks like we're going to go to death with... Dude, Nick, I just glitched out.
Oh, God, please, no.
Like,
God,
I actually can't
please.
make her stop.
No. No.
This isn't a drill.
When did this become Oblivion?
I can't even pause the game.
She looks a bit like Dixie Kong right now.
Okay, you know what? We're going to pause here. And we're back.
So you're done looking for food down there then, huh?
Yeah, you know what? I'll take that as a sign. We're just going to go balls to the wall against death here.
I love all these skeletons.
Yeah, it turned out the controller just decided to take a shit on us there, so... Hello, Death.
Caca!
Oh, wow, yep. Not even close.
Didn't even use that overpowered crash attack.
Overpowered what now?
The dragon has the most overpowered crash attack in the game. It's pretty much a boss instant killer.
Sweet.
Well,
Instead,
it doesn't
let's
matter
use
because...
this little red robin.
Well, you would have gotten to the second form, and, you know, that probably would have been a whole different...
Oh, hey, there you go. Actually, you know what? For some reason, I seem to remember the second form of this boss not being as bad as the first, because...
But you're not allowed to make any mistakes with it. There's kind of a rhythm you have to follow, and if you deviate from it... Holy wow, that took out a lot of... Okay, that is her one downside I remember, is she has no defense.
Yeah. Okay, what's he doing? Oh, that's what he's doing. Now he laughs at you.
Right? I can't believe that works.
What a jackass.
Maybe if I...
Oh, it's Samurai Death. Okay, what's the margin for error on this guy?
Oh yeah, you also don't want him to get too far away.
Shit.
What is it, like, attack, let him go back, and attack,
That
and
one
then
didn't
hit.
even fucking touch me.
Oh, it got you. I think it got your...
I respectfully disagree.
We're gonna go to the refs for a review of the tape?
No. Huh.
Well,
Just botched that jump.
well, that's okay. I mean, there's nothing trying to kill you at the moment. If you're gonna make a mistake, get them out of your system now, I say.
So the controller's working fine, but I like secretly feel like it could give up on me again at any moment. Oh, so I can destroy those little scythes. That's nice to know.
With your items, I mean, without even having to go face to scythe style.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna try to save my dragons for his second form.
I feel like this is the more frustrating because it's the least predictable.
Right.
Or the most unpredictable.
Huh, you know, I don't remember how 10 years ago I was able to go through every boss in the game without getting hit.
I'm sorry,
With
what was that?
Richter, mind you.
Ah, well, you know, so much of it is muscle memory.
That's true. Okay, he's gonna do that thing again.
He's a skeleton throwing more skeletons at you. Feel like you should have took that hit.
How many skeletons do you think he has in that robe?
As many as he needs. So I'm assuming his robe is just like reversible.
You think he's wearing anything under it?
Well, probably not, but he's also a skeleton, so obscenity laws wouldn't apply. Also, is it just me or does he look like Grandmaster Snoke now?
Oh, yep, died like Grandmaster Snoke. Well, not exactly, but
That scene always looked weird to me in that movie. Like, I felt like they just were catching, like, Snoke coming out of, like, the orgy room because of that weird Hugh Hefner
Right?
golden robe.
His fucking pimp robe. You must be here for the sexnasium. He's just Professor Hubert Farnsworth.
But
Well,
yeah, I don't know. There's something about that scene that always just kind of made me cringe a little bit, and it wasn't the imminent danger the protagonists were in.
Well, at least not the danger the director wanted you to feel.
Well, then again, at that point, it was a Disney movie. I mean, how daring could we get?
You know, in high school, I was the king of the prom. Where are you now? Oh, yes. The ladies all wanted to ride the Snoke. I'm not even sure what that meant. But my name used to be Hubert.
Oh, it's just Shaft.
Oh, just a straight up boss fight?
Well, that's good. Boss fights seem to be your strong point.
And I know you.
I'm guessing she uses different dialogue lines than Richter. I don't remember him saying, "You're the bad man."
You're the bad man.
Indeed I am.
You're going to pay for what you did. I'll show you.
Will you? Servants come forth from the gates of
It's at this point that Becky betrays you. I was totally working for Shaft the whole time.
His elevator.
He
now
promised
he's-
me an entire refrigerator full of wine coolers.
And a spot on Jersey Shore, too.
The reunion?
Actually, that's a thing, isn't it?
Most likely.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. I know, because it's on TV every time I try to watch Catfish, which apparently is a lot more difficult now that I guess the producer is facing sex assault charges.
Which is kind of ironic for that show, isn't it?
I'm sorry. Normal assault charges, not charges of a sexual nature.
He was very clear about that. He just likes to hurt people.
Because that's so much better. Because
It's
killing
like
the
in,
kids is okay.
what was it? What are the movies with Freddy Krueger? Friday the 13th?
Yeah,
Or
I
Nightmare
think
on
so.
Elm Street. Where originally they were making him a child rapist, but they thought that was too far, so they nerfed it down to a child murderer.
Yeah, I guess murder's a little more clean and straightforward without the moral conundrum.
Yeah, right. I mean, we don't know how he killed them. Maybe he, fed them yummy food to death. Also, this is almost too easy with Maria.
It really is. I forgot that it's kind of a boss gauntlet. What's the next one?
Apparently, we're gonna fight King Tutankhamun.
I was going to say Frankenstein, but Frankenstein was the doctor,
Yeah.
who I believe was Jewish.
That was the real monster.
Well, I mean,
Yuden.
no one ever brings this up, but I kind of assumed that he was Jewish because, I mean, Frankenstein. I mean, that's his
It's
name,
actually
right?
pronounced Frankenstein. Thank you very much.
Well, there's another one. Yeah, this must be the real one. It's Oh, you know what?
It is Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein's monster. Wasn't the monster's name Prometheus in the books?
I always thought it was just Aaron Eckhart.
What?
Two-Face. He played the monster in the. Oh shit! I'm gonna die. Damn it!
You're already dead.
I have no reason to have died at this fight. That was just me being careless.
He was moving very quickly compared to the other bosses, though.
Do I straight up have to fight them all again?
Oh, absolutely. This is the pre-Clock Tower boss gauntlet with Sean Hannity and special guest star.
Yeah, I was just gonna say a hallowed tradition that you will not be allowed to make a mockery of.
With Alan Dershowitz playing the apologist for everything Trump did this week and justifying it.
Oh god. I had to take a deep breath there and not make commentary on guns or school shootings.
Well, that's the thing about the gun debate is you only got to wait 3 months in this country, and it will come up again.
Yeah, it'll resurface.
It will always resurface. And I believe the president was on TV saying our administration will do everything we can, except for anything useful, to make sure that we take care of
Our
this.
thoughts and prayers are with you.
I
Can you
think
imagine that fat fucker getting down on his knees and praying to anything?
You know, the thing I really despise about that man is how bored he sounds when he's up there doing his obligatory
Oh, I feel so bad.
He seems like he's just itching to get back on Twitter and insult the next colored person who says something he doesn't agree with.
Until one of the school children who survived the massacre starts talking about how horrible of a president he is. Oh, shit. Oh, dude, I'm getting wrecked.
You pretty much can't take any damage with Maria here.
Nope.
Consider maybe grabbing the turtle shell next time, as that will give you some more defensive power.
Yeah, let's do that.
So what was it that happened?
Look at the game over. That's awesome. That's just meant to make you feel bad. You lost as Maria?
We did not have a game over screen for that. We didn't think it would happen.
The game just hard crashes to the menu.
So it looks like today we managed to both outlaw abortion and have another school shooting.
Nick, what the fuck just happened?
Well, you forgot to jump. Granted, it was a very small platform that it looked like you could run over.
Didn't want to make, the boss fight too easy.
Shaft is just waiting, looking at his pocket watch.
Like, boy, that's the fourth time he's fallen down that hole.
She should be here by now.
Alright, so turtle shell, you say?
Give that a whirl, see if it gives you defensive power.
Alright.
Well, I was saying try it out before you're getting in the line of fire, but that's fine.
Well, I assumed the line of fire was... Oh, look at that.
Now, can you attack?
I can jump around impotently.
Do.
Okay.
Snake. Snake, the enemy bat is above you. Hide in the cardboard box and he won't be able to find you.
Snake, why are you an 8-year-old girl?
Well, actually, I mean, the amount of interaction Snake has had with 8-year-old girls, this makes sense.
Dubious at best, yeah. Hey, let's not...
I believe
Son of a
after you,
bitch. Dude, I straight up suck.
Yeah, I believe, what is it, you hang out with Sonny after, Otacon tells you about his adventures sleeping with his stepmom.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Otacon, none of this makes you any more interesting.
That whole, side arc with Otacon got a little strange there in the second
Pretty
game.
much anything that Kojima tries to do with building characters is questionable at best, particularly when it involves women. I don't know if, like, Kojima just is super duper sexist, or if he just legitimately doesn't know how women think. Like, if he's never actually
Or how
met
to have a
woman.
healthy interaction with them.
I remember, what was it, Metal Gear Solid 4, there wasn't a single woman in that game who didn't have her chest unbuttoned.
No,
I mean,
that's
her
right.
shirt unbuttoned.
Okay,
Which,
so I think the turtle is the way to go, but we've actually got to use it.
I'd say let's just stick with the dragon. Or maybe switch back to Richter if that's where your comfort area is, so you can take more than 3 hits.
Yeah, let's game over, then we'll go back to Richter. And actually, I do want to try out this music box jig.
It's a music book.
Don't you tell me my business.
Yeah, that
Damn it.
sounded incredibly rude to me. From me to you. And I apologize for that.
You realize you've never actually offended me. I'm just being an asshat.
Well, you know, one day someone might actually hear this stream, and I'd like to not be the
snarky jackass.
Because that comes off unintentionally enough without me being intentional about it.
Dude, we are just the poor man's Game Grumps.
Literally, there was a woman who came to my office today looking for help with their tax return that Liberty Tax Service botched, and the first words out of my mouth were, "Yeah, well, my funding for the program is gone, so I can't help you." And then I immediately cover my mouth and say, "Which is what I would say to you, but it just so happens that I'm not busy today, so come on back. Let's see what we can do to salvage my my assholery."
At which point you commented on how horrible of a mother she probably was.
Spoiler, I was very busy that way, but that was the only way to salvage the situation. but unfortunately, like every time someone brings up taxes after March, that's always like my explanation of, yeah, well, I don't have time right now, so catch me later. All right? How? None of your business. If I give you my phone number, you're just going to call me. Actually, my volunteers had a little bit of a mantra that they came up with, was that if you show up for your appointment on time, it pisses Nick off. If you show up early, it also pisses him off. If you show
What the hell
late,
is this even doing?
What are you doing? That's never happened before. Oh, you did your crash attack.
That I did.
So anyways, the gist of the story is I'm impossible to please no matter what you do or don't do during next season. Hey, this new Castlevania Rhythm game is pretty...
Yeah, right? All you do is mash X until your enemies die, though. It's kind of like the third Arkham game.
Intriguing.
Okay, what's he saying? Because I can't hear it on my end. There's no subtitles.
He's saying some really, really intense things about black people.
Huh. That was unforeseen, but he is very pale. Oh, now you fight the real Shaft. Okay. Wow, you are having no problem with him whatsoever. Oh,
yeah,
we're
but I
also
also
not
haven't
doing
been hit yet either. Maria's a glass cannon, remember?
He is going to send you flying. Oh, so in other news, never mind. I want to distract you.
Yeah, I'm focusing in pretty hard here.
There's a
Though I am
great
listening to you. By all means, cut the tension a little here.
So, Final Fantasy XI might be moving to an offline mode.
Shit.
How's that? You can take one more hit. One more hit.
Oh god. Did I live? Did I live?
He's still got one more attack in him, so be careful.
What's it gonna be? Oh, it's just gonna be the crystal balls falling.
Yeah.
Dude, I literally survived that with 0 health.
I guess
that was a mercy win.
I guess you could say that he got the shaft.
Can you dig it? That seems like the only place to cut this episode.
It does, right? That is gonna just cut to the clip of George Costanza telling the joke at work and walking out the door. That's it, folks. Going out on a high note. Thank you, everyone.
I'm out of here.
Good night. Good night. I'm out of here.
Oh man. All right. Well, next time we get the final maiden and we beat the shit out of Dracula.
That sounds great. Seriously though, add in that Seinfeld clip. That would be great.
I will do my best.
Cut out the part where it doesn't sound spontaneous anymore.
All right. Until next time.
Yep. Till then, take care.
It gets worse. The team working on the statue in Lafayette Square kind of over-smoothed it. They ground the head down to about the size of a softball. And that spells trouble.
All right, well, why don't we smooth the head down to nothing, stick a pumpkin under its arm, and change the nameplate to Ichabod Crane. All right, that's it for me. Be good, everybody.